Okay, so I want you to focus in on purpose. This again is a biggie. I think this is one of the major reasons why people sort of get to that, period, what do they call it, midlife crisis or something like that. I prefer to call it midlife breakthrough, to be honest. But it's that point where you go, what's it all about? Maybe you've gone to school, you've left school, you've started your career, you've got the family, you've bought the house, you got the dog, you got everything going on in life, and you're 35 and you're 40, and then all of a sudden you think, well, is this it? Like, there must be something more to life than this. What am I going to do for the next 20 years or 30 years or 40 years or 50 years now, if you look at how long people are living? And that's when people go, well, what am I here for? And I'm a bit of a left brainer, and we'll talk a lot about that through the process of the program, and a little bit of perfectionist as well, and maybe a little bit of a control freak. Hey, I've got all three. So, but the interesting thing is this: one day I decided, I was coached, and I was 45, and the coach said to me, Craig, what do you want out of this coaching process? We're going to be working together for 6 months, 12 months. What do you want? And I said, well, Brian, I'm 45 and I still don't know what I want to do when I grow up. Okay? And that might seem funny, but to me, I'd had what I believe was a successful career and a successful life, but I wanted a little bit more. And then I went on this process of going, well, what's my purpose? What am I here for? So in true style that I am and being a perfectionist, I thought, well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a week off and I'm going to walk to this mountain nearby, and I'm going to sit on the mountain for a week, and I'm going to contemplate life, and I'm going to walk back down to the mountain in 7 days, and I'm going to have this like stone tablet, which is going to be etched in it, this is my purpose in life, because, hang on, this must be really important. That's what I thought was going to happen, until one day I was listening to someone who just said, just write something. Just write something. Because you can always change it. But write something that you actually can move towards. So what's purpose about then? So what do you write when you're starting to think about what's my purpose? Well, to me, when I said that comment to my coach, I'm 45 and I still want to know what I want to do when I grow up, he said to me, Craig, I need to get you to think below the shoulders. He was saying, I can see everything you do processes mentally. He said, I need to think below the shoulders. Go to your heart and go to your gut. And actually go looking there to find out what you really want in life. And so I did that. And what I discovered then is that purpose is about emotions. See, we might say, what do you want in life? And you might go, well, look, I want this job, or I want to travel, or I want this car, or I want this amount of money, or I want this family life. But how often do you go, well, yeah, but at the end of the day, it's how you feel about it that makes a difference, isn't it? We don't want $1 million just so we can sit there and count the money, as nice as that might be. We want, how am I going to feel with that? What am I going to do? What am I going to experience? How's it going to make me feel? And that's why when we get to things like purpose, we have to get into the emotions. So we don't say my purpose in life is to be a carpenter. My purpose in life is to be a doctor. My purpose in life is, what do I want from life? And so maybe we can start to think about the things like, well, what is it that makes your heart sing? What are you most passionate about? If you could live every day like this for the next 20 years of your life, what do you want from this day? And I suppose you then get into, well, my purpose in life is to help people change, or my purpose in life is to live with energy, passion, and happiness. My purpose in life is to help other people find their happiness. My purpose in life is this, or is that, or the other. But once you find this, once you can actually, strip away the layers that we've built up over time and get to within your heart or within your gut what you really want to achieve, then we just build the layers back up and go, well, what does that look like in a job? And what does that look like for wealth? And what does that look like in a relationship? But at the end of the day, you're going to go home and go, you know what? I lived my purpose today because I lived with energy, passion, and happiness. Or I helped somebody change. Or whatever that might be. What's the emotion that you feel when you get home at the end of the day? So, again, we're going to talk a lot about this through the program, but I just want to get you started on thinking, what's my purpose?